everyone, Schooner Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Today's game features the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Chicago Cubs here at historic Wrigley Field. On the mound for the Cubs is Carlos Zambarino, and for Milwaukee, it is Ben Sheets. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers. Leading off, the second baseman, Ricky Weeks. Batting second, the center fielder, Tony Gwynn. Batting third, the first baseman, Price Fielder. Batting fourth in cleanup, the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Billy Hall. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Corey Hart. Batting seventh, the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Batting eighth, the pitcher, Ben Sheets. And batting ninth, the catcher, Jason Kendall. As we said, Carlos Zambarino is on the mound for the Chicago Cubs. Let's take a look at his actual stats. He went 12-6 in the regular season, 3.91 ERA, 188.2 inning pitched, had 172 hits, 130 strikeouts, and 71 walks. Carlos is done with his warm-up tosses. Here is the pitch to Ricky, and this game has started. 3-6, and we start with a strikeout result. The 16 is too high. 6-6, and that is a ground ball back to the shortstop. Thurlt makes the catch and tosses it over to Lee for an easy 1 out. Wrigley Field adds +2 to strikeouts and a +1 to walks, nothing to home runs. Here's the pitch to Tony. And we have 5-1. That's a strikeout result. The 17 is too high. We go to Tony's card, 6-5. And that is a line drive to the second baseman, DeRosa, who tosses it back over to Lee for out number 2. 2 away, top of the first. Here's the pitch to Prince. 3-4. Strikeout result, that's a 13. 5-2, and that is a ground out to Lee, to the first baseman, for an easy 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of that, no runs, no hits, no errors, nothing across the board for Milwaukee. Ryan, Alfonso, and Derek due up for the Chicago Cubs. Like we said, pitching for, the starting lineup for the Chicago Cubs, leading off is the shortstop, Ryan Thurlt. Batting second, the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Batting third, the first baseman, Derek Lee. Batting fourth, in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Aramis Ramirez. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kyosuke Fukudomi. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Mark DeRosa. Batting seventh, the catcher, Gavini Soto. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Felix Pye. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Carlos Zambarino. Ben Sheets is on the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers. Let's take a look at his stats. How did he do in the actual season? He was 13-9, no saves, 3.9 ERA, has 198.13 inning pitched, has 181 hits, 158 strikeouts, and 45 walks. He's done with his opening tosses. Here's the pitch to Ryan. 3-2. That's a walk chance. The 16 is just too high on that. 4-3. And that is a single pass fielder. Ryan with an easy single on that. $14 on the strategy die. Nothing happening there with Ryan. We go to 2-5. Home run result. That's a 9 for Alfonso and E. And that is a 2-run home run to left field for the Cubs. And the Cubs strike back. And the Cubs strike first. All right, Derek Lee up. Here's the pitch. 6-6. That's a blank. We go to Derek's card. 4-4. And that is a fly out to right field. 1 away. Amos Ramirez now up. 1-1. Home run result. Home run chance on a 1-9. That's a 5. We need a 16 or less on that D20. That's a 14. That's another. And another home run for Ramirez. That makes it 3-0 Cubs. All right, here's the pitch to Kioske. 3-4. Error on a throw. Possible error on a throw here. 3-1. And that is a fly out to left field. Mark DeRosa now up. Here's the pitch to Mark. And 2 away. 2-2. Strikeout. That's a 10, and he struck him out. All right, now up. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the second. The Cubs lead by 3. Ryan, Bill, and Corey due up for the Brewers. Here's the pitch to Ryan. 1-4. That's a blank. To Ryan's card we go. 5-1. And that's a fly out to left field. Fukudome underneath that one. Makes the catch there. Here's the pitch to Bill. 5-2. That's a walk. The 5 is in range, and they walk Bill. All right, 11 on the strategy die. Infield now at double play depth. Here's the pitch. 6-6. Error on a ground ball. 6-1. And that is a line drive out, lined to Ramirez, who makes an easy play there. No double play. So 2 away. And we go to J.J. Hardy. Here's the pitch to J.J. 4-4. Strikeout result. The 4 struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It is Giovanni, Felix, and Carlos due up for the Cubs. He's facing the bottom 3. Here's the pitch to Giovanni. 4-4. Strikeout result. The 11 struck him out. Next up is Felix, the center fielder. Here's the pitch to Felix, 1 away. Here in the second, 3-4. Possible error on a throw. 6-2. That's a single pass fielder. The 7, the 9 is within his range. That is an error on a throw, and that is a 1-base error. And Felix takes second on that error to first base. Error by fielder. Carlos Zambarino due up, the pitcher. 16 on the strategy die. Nothing going on with that. 5-3, wild pitch, the 10. No, nothing on the wild pitch. Here's the response, 3-1. And that's a comebacker to Sheets, who gets the out. No double play there, and it's going to leave Felix within scoring position. 16 on the strategy die. Here's the pitch to Ryan, who's 1 for 1. He hit a home run on his first time up at bat. 4-6. That's a strikeout result. The 6 got him. No runs, 1 hit. And 1 error due up for the Brewers is Ben, Jason, and Ricky. So here's the pitch, Carlos, to the pitcher, Ben Sheets. We have a 3-2. That's a range play. On Ben's card, 6-4. That goes to Soriano. Soriano's range is a 1-3. That's a 5. And it's a single. And Sheets gets on base with a single. All right, we have a 4 on the strategy die for Jason. Nothing, no strategy. 4-5, error on a possible throw. Here's his response, 1-6. That's a ground ball to second base. The 15, no error. But we do check for a fielder's choice to 4. That's going to throw out Ben. And Jason takes first. All right, 9 on the strategy die. Infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch to Ricky, who is 0 for 1. 4-6. We're back to the top of the lineup. That is a home run result. The 19. Too high. Needed it to be a 9 or less. 5-3. That's a double. Runner advancement. The 3 is too high, and Jason is going to get the hold. Runners on third and second. All right, infield still at double play depth. Runner at scoring position. Tony Gwynn, 0 for 1. His first time up at bat. Here's the pitch. 6-4. Home run result on a 1-17. The 20 is just too high. Over by 3. 3-2. And that is a line drive back to the third baseman. No double play there. 1-2 away. Next up is Prince Fielder. 8 on the strategy die. 4-2. Strikeout result. The 18. Too high by 6. Just misses the strikeout. 6-2. That's a single. And that's going to score a run. Ricky's going to cut. And that's also going to bring Ricky home. And this has become a 1-run game. Brewers just scored 2. And that's going to bring up Ryan Braun, who's 0 for 1. 6 on the strategy die. No strategy going on today, right now. 2-2 range play. 6-4. That's a fly out there to Fukudome, whose range is a 1-3. That's a 2. He makes it successful. And the Cubs get out of that inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Alfonso, Derek, a menace, due up for the Cubs. Here's the pitch to Alfonso, who is 1 for 1 with a home run. 1-2, strikeout result. The 20 is too high. 3-5. And there's a fly out to Braun, who takes a few steps back and makes the catch there. Derek Lee, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Derek. 4-2, double question mark. On a 1-5 double star, nothing. The 8 is too high on that. 5-5. And Derek gets on base. Strategy roll is an 8. Nothing, no strategy there. Ramirez up. He's 1 for 1 with a home run. Here's the pitch. 4-2, double question mark. The 16, once again, is too high. 6-6. And that's a fly out to Braun, who goes all the way back to the wall to make that catch, and 2 away. Derek Lee, 7 on the strategy die. Kioske up. Here's the pitch to Kioske. 5-2, strikeout, and that is strike 3. No runs, no hits. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. At the end of 3, it's Cubs 3, Brewers 2. Due up for the Brewers, it is Hall, Corey, and JJ. Here's the pitch to Bill. 3-2, range play. 3-3. And once again, that goes out to Fukudome, whose range is a 3. That's a 1. He gets it. And that is 1 away. Corey Hart, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Corey. 3-2, range play. 1-1. Once again, it goes back out there to Kioske, who ranges a 3. The 1 successfully gets that. And 2 away. Kioske retiring 2 of those batters right away. JJ now up. Struck out his last time up at bat. 4-2. Strikeout result. The 14 is too high. 6-5. And that is a ground out to the second baseman. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nothing across the board. Mark Giovanni. I know I'm going to have trouble pronouncing that name. And Felix due up. Mark 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up at bat. 2-3. Strikeout result. The 18 too high. Here's the pick. Here's his response. 4-1. And that's an out there. Soto up. Struck out his last time up at bat. 3-5. Strikeout result. The 2 struck him out. And just like that, the Brewers retire 2. Felix 1 for 1. got on base last time, 6-2. Strikeout result, the 19 is too high. 4-6. And once again, he singles on. All right, 15 on the strategy die. Here's the pit. Nothing, no strategy going on right now. 5-1, that's a blank. We go to Carlos's card, who's 0 for 1. 4-3, and that is a ground out. Back to the pitcher. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Cubs. It is Ben, Jason, and Ricky due up for the Brewers. Cubs leading 3-2 after 4. Ben is 1 for 1, 1-5. That's a strikeout plus. That's a 1. Struck him out. All right, we go to Jason. 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Jason. 1-5. Once again, that is a strikeout plus, and that is a 3. And he struck him out. All right, we go to the top of the order. Ricky up. He's 1 for 2. Doubled his last time up at bat. We have a doubled, so far a double in this game. 2-5 at the ballpark. For the first time, we're going to go to Wrigley Field. Wrigley Field, 2-6. That's a ground out to first base. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Brew Crew. It is still 3-2. Ryan, Alfonso, and Derek due up for the Cubs. Ryan 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 6-1. That is a double star, and that is a ground out to the third base. Hall quickly gets that and tosses that over to fielder for 1 away. Alfonso now up 1 for 2. Has that home run he hit earlier in this game. 3-5. Strikeout result, the 7. Struck him out. And 2 away. Derek Lee, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Derek. 2 away. 2-1. Possible error. 2-5. No error there to Hardy. That's a 5. His error rating is a 1-2. The 5 is outside of that error range. And Derek gets on base. Ramirez up, the cleanup pitcher, cleanup batter. 2 on the strategy die. 1-2. That's a strikeout result. The 16 too high. Here's 6-1. And that is a fly out to center field. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 5, the Cubs lead 3-2. Due up for the Brew Crew, it is Tony, Prince, and Ryan. Carlos can face 8 more batters before he's tired. Here's the pitch. Tony is 0 for 2. 3-4. Strikeout result, the 4. Struck him out. And 1 away. All right, Prince is now up. He's 1 for 2. 4-6. Oh, that's a blank. 3-2. And that is a ground out to second base. 2 away. Here's the pitch to Ryan. 3-3. Walk result. They're going to walk Ryan. And Ryan is walked. All right, Bill Hall, 0 for 1 with a walk. Walked his last time up, 3-3. And they're going to walk him again. And that's going to put 2 on. Strategy die is a 14. Corey Hart up 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 5-4. That's a walk. No, the 14's too high. 4-4. That's a single. We go to what? We check the 1 here. We have a 4. Lead runner, and that is going to be Ryan Scores on that. But the die roll is higher than the trailing runners, and Bill Hall is going to get the hold sign. And just like that, the Brew Crew tie this game up at 3. 20 on the strategy die. That's a pickoff chance. That's a 12. Nope. He tagged it back they tagged it back quickly. 3-1. Strikeout result, the 19 too high. 5-5. That's a line out. And 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The scores right now tied at 3. Kioske, Mark, and Soto due up for the Cubs. Here's the pitch to Kioske. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 6-1. That's a blank. 5-2, and that is a ground out to second base. Mark now up. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Mark. 1-5, range play. 6-2, and that is a line drive down to second baseman to Weeks. His range is a 1-3. That's a 4. And Mark gets on base with a single. All right, infield at double play depth. Ben can face 2 more batters. 6 on the strategy die. 2-2. Strikeout result, the 8 struck him out. All right, Felix Pie, 2 for 2. Here's the pitch to Felix. 5-2. Strikeout result, the 15. Needs an 18 and struck him out. All right, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. As we go to the top of the 7th, the score tied at 3. It is Ben, Jason, and Ricky due up for the Brew Crew. Here's the pitch. Carlos can face 2 more batters before he's tired, so they want to see what he can do in this inning. Here's the pitch. 1-4. That's a blank. We go to Ben's card. 2-4. And that is a ground out, 1 away. Jason now up. Here's the pitch to Jason. 3-4. Strikeout result, the 2 struck him out. And that's 2 away. All right. Carlos is now tired. Ricky is up. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Range play. 5-1. That goes to Mark with a 3. His range is a 1-3. It is within range. Sing, take me out to the ball game, Cubs edition. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is Carlos, Ryan, and Alfonso due up. That's going to do it for Ben. They're not going to let him pitch they're not going to let him, they're going to retire him. Let's take a look at Ben's stats. He pitched 6 innings, had 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, and allowed 2 home runs. He leaves the game with an ERA of 4.50. So with that, we have a switch and a right coming up. And they are going to go with, we have a switch right coming up. They're going to go with, that is a tough decision for the Cubs. But they're going to go with Seth. They're going to bring Seth in, Seth McClung. Let's take a look at his stats. He was 6 for 6. He's 6 wins, 6 losses, has a 4.2 ERA, pitched 105.13 inning, had 93 hits, 87 strikeouts, and 52 walks. All right, they're going to let him warm up. Here's the pitch to Carlos. They're going to let Carlos play this inning here, 2-4. That is a question mark. That is a double star on that. That is a fly out. And he flies out to left field. 1 away. Ryan now due up. Here's the pitch to Ryan. He's 1 for 3. 1-4. Strikeout result. The 9 is too high. 6-5. That's the first time we've seen a question mark result this game. We go over here, 16, and that's a triple. To right field, Ryan really hustles. And that puts the go-ahead run in scoring position. 18 on the strategy die. Alfonso is up. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to Alfonso. 5-4. Possible error. 6-1. And that is a line drive to the shortstop. Derek Lee now up. 2 for 3. Runner in scoring position as he waits patiently. 1-4. That's a strikeout with the 1. We add the 2, 11, and they leave 1 stranded in scoring position. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7, the score is tied at 3. All right, we're at the top of the 8th. And that's going to do it for Carlos. Let's take a look at his stats real quick before we pull him before he gets relieved. 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, leaves the game with an ERA rating of 3.86. So that's going to do it for Carlos. And we have a left coming up, and they are going to go to Sean Marshall. So let's take a look at Sean Marshall's stats. He was 3 for 5, has 1 save, 3.86 ERA, 65.13 innings pitched, 60 hits, 58 strikeouts, and 19 walks. All right, here's the pitch to Tony. 1-3, strikeout result. The 2 struck him out. All right, Prince Fielder up. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to Prince. We have a 6-1. That's a walk result. The 5, and he walks him. All right, strategy dies at 3. We have a hit and run result. Here we go. Ryan is 0 for 2. 3, 4. Walk plus the 14. Walked him. Oh, but he loads up 2. 8 on the strategy die. That's going to bring up Bill Hall. Here's the pitch to Bill. 4-1. Hit by pitch. And they're going to have a mound visit real quick. They're going to go out there and talk to Sean, try to calm him down a little bit. He loaded up the bases. All right. The umpire calls them back. And here we go. Infield at double play depth. The pitch to Corey. 5-6. That's a blank. 4-1. That's a double, and that's going to score 2 runs on that. 5-3. That's going to score Prince and Ryan in. The 2 is high, and Bill is going to get the hold sign. Sean can face 3 more batters. They're going to do a squeeze play here. On the 19, here's the pitch to JJ. 5-5. That's a strike there. Successful squeeze attempt. Only play is at batter at first. And that is going to score a run. That scores another run. Seth, they're not going to let Seth play. They're going to get in a pinch hitter for that. Who do we have? We have Joe Dillon coming in as a pinch hitter. Here's the pitch to Joe. 3-5, that's a blank. And 5-2, that's a single. And that's going to drive in another run. And just like that, the Cubs are in danger. They're down by 4. Here's the pitch to Jason. This is Sean's last batter before he's tired. 3-3. Strike out the 11. That's too high. 4-6. And that is an out. So we have a right-left coming up. And with that, they're going to bring in Mitch. Mitch is going to come in. So let's take a look at the stats real quick. For Seth only pitched 1 inning. So he had 1 hit and 1 strikeout. Nothing, no ERA right now. All right. Mitch's stats, he was 1 for 3, has a 3.20 ERA, 25.13 inning pitched, 14 hits, 31 strikeouts, and 18 walks. Now, Mitch has a special K on his card. So if the D20 comes up for Ramirez within those ranges, it'll be an automatic strikeout. So he has to get higher than those numbers on the D20 there. 2-5, that's a blank. He needs this to be higher than a 9. That is an 8. And that is strikeout number 1. So with that special K, we ignore the batter's card if the D20 falls within those ranges here. Kioske, 0 for 3, 6-5. That's a blank. Kioske needs this to be higher than a 12. That's a 5 on the D20. All right, Mark singled the last time up. 1 for 3, 1-4, possible error, and we need this to be higher than a 9. That's a 20. It does go through. That is a 1-6. That is a ground ball back to the pitcher. The 5, and that's going to retire the side. And that's going to do it for Sean. They're not going to let him, they're going to take him out. We have a right-left coming up. and they're going to bring in Carlos Marlowe to come in. We'll take a look at his stats. But first for Sean Marshall, he pitched 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit by pitch. Carlos Manuel, who is 2 for 4 in the regular season, has 7 saves, 2.68 ERA, pitched 87.13 innings, 40 hits, 114 strikeouts, and 38 walks. And Carlos is also a special K here. We're at the top of the 9th, by the way. 5-4 at the ballpark. So we go to Wrigley Field. And that is a 2. That is a strikeout. But the Cubs really need some 9th inning magic going on here for them. They are down by 4. Here's the pitch to Tony. 2-5. Possible error on a throw. And that is a 1. That is a 6. And that is 2 away. Prince now up. 6-6. Walk result. The 18. Too high. 5-2. And that is a ground out. There. So they are going to let Mitch finish this game. He can face one more batter. They have confidence in him. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Brewers. It is Soto, Felix, and Carlos due up for Chicago. Chicago down by 4. Here's the pitch. 4-2. That is a walk plus, and they walk Soto. And Soto walks. And he says he can do it. All right, let's see what happens. Did Milwaukee make the right choice? 2-4. Home run result. That's a 2. We need this to be, nope. The 7, that is a strikeout there. They are not letting Carlos hit. And Casey McGee is going to come in for that. And Gavin Soto, they're going to pull. And they are going to go with Mike to pinch run. They're going to try to get this into scoring position here. 2-4. Home run result. The 20 is too high. Needs to be higher than that. No, that's a 2. And that's 2 away. Mike stranded on first for right now. The Cubs are down to the last out. Here's the pitch. 3-2. That's a blank. 2-2. And that is out number 3, and the Brew Crew wins the game here at Wrigley Field, 7-3. Final line score coming up in 1 second. All right, let's take a look at the final line score here in Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Brewers are your winners today with 7 runs, 6 hits, and only 1 error. Chicago had 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher today is Seth McClung, and Sean Marshall gets the loss. Home runs for Alonso and Amiris. So we're going to start the home run chase there. Let's take a look here. Seth getting the win and Marshall getting the loss there. So the winning pitcher, Seth, had 1 inning pitched, allowed 1 hit, and 1 strikeout, no ERA. Sean Marshall, the Cubs losing pitcher, had 1 inning pitched, allowed 2 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit by pitch, has a 36.0 ERA. That's going to do it for us today here. So join us next time for another exciting game in this 2008 replay. Until next time, I'm Skinny 007. If you like the video, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.